Men of Reddit who have been upped by women. What's your story? I was 13. She was a neighbor and friend of my parents. We lived on a military base. She would hire me to do things around the house when her husband was out of town. I mowed the lawn weekly and the such. Over time, she started giving me gifts and taking me on trips around town. My parents didn't think anything of it. Over the course of a year, she took advantage of me on a near daily basis. Her husband came home and I was frozen out. Apparently something was said to my parents, because I was thrown out of the house at 14 and forced to live with my grandmother. It was not nice or fun or every boy's dream. It ruined my ability to deal with girls my own age. It made me feel dirty and perverted and corrupt. I still don't trust people, especially family members and romantic partners. When I was 7 I used to go over to a friend's house during the day in the summers as his older sister, 11, would watch us. This was the 80s, so we were all latchkey kids. One day she put in a VCR tape. It was PRN. My friend was disgusted by it, but I was intrigued. She joked about how I was jealous of the guy in the movie. Said, and I remember this clearly, "Daddy and I watch this all the time." One thing led to another, and she was blowing me in her room. This went on all summer until she finally made me put my DCK in her. I could get erections but was too young to CM, so I remember just laying there as she used me. That fall both her and my friend were killed in a car accident, and for the next 10 years I avoided any intimacy with anyone. My piano teacher, 35F. I was about 11 when I first went, probably 14 when I finished. She was married, had a child. It started with comments, inappropriate ones. Looking back, she was testing the water, sitting next to me on the piano stool, hand on legs at times. I remember her telling me my eyes are up here, just to make me feel awkward, when I know I wasn't looking. She then flashed me them saying, "Would I focus now?" I was so nervous and had no idea what to say. It got a little bit worse each week, ever so slowly. I honestly have blanked this out my mind for years. I think she touched me and made me CM and that's it, nothing more. I made an excuse and quit piano to my parents. Never told anyone the full extent. She used to let me get away with not doing piano work and say it was our secret, which I realized she was encompassing the whole thing being our secret. I'm deeply embarrassed about it. I'm 27 and totally believe my kinks are related to that experience. How messed up, eh?